gang. All you bitches better know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow for this thing. All you bitches best to know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma split your fucking chest apart. Follow you. So I let them hang when I pull this thing. All you bitches best to know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma split your fucking chest apart. Follow you. So I let them hang when I pull this thing. All you bitches best to know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma split your fucking chest apart. Follow you. goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. No threat to our Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the his mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they playing. It's Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to Cannon Speaks. Give yourselves a round of applause because you could be anywhere right now, but you're hanging out with me, and I really do appreciate it. If you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share this stream, let people know we live. You catching the replay? Leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I can use that constructive criticism, guys. Also, it helps me with the algorithm. So leave a comment. Say hello. Say, good job. Say something, gosh dang it. You want to donate to the channel? $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App. That's $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App is the best way. If not, super chats, rumble rants, always welcome, guys. Anyway, happy Monday. Hope you guys had a wonderful day. Me, it's pretty good. Not too busy. It wasn't too cold. It was like 38 degrees today. You know what I mean? I was happy about that. It helped melt some of the snow. I took my truck to work today, but then today, when I got off of work, I was able to go outside and fix my solenoid for my boost for my turbo or my blow off valve on my car. I was happy about that. Got a couple dollars, you know what I mean? And I'm here with you guys hanging out, man. I'm here with you guys hanging out. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. We got a couple things to get into. First thing we got is TikTok, right? On the 19th, it looks like TikTok might be on his way out the door. The question is, what's going to replace TikTok? The question is, what is going to replace TikTok? Also, Donnie T is officially a felon. Donnie T is officially a felon. He has got his street cred. He is now hood famous out here in these streets. Oh my goodness gracious, man. And we're going to talk these Cali wildfires, man. These Cali wildfires. It looks like the wind has ramped up some more, and it's not looking good out there, guys. It's not looking good. Anyway. So let's start with these Cali wildfires. Let's start with the Cali wildfires. Man, oh man, oh man. Where do we begin? So apparently the winds have ramped up to 100 miles an hour, or going to ramp up to 100 miles an hour. That is the worst case scenario. That is one of the biggest nightmares for the firefighters, for that wind to ramp up, that gust of wind to get to 100 miles an hour and start pushing that fire around. It starts pushing that fire around, it's going to be hard for them to control. Now, there was some earlier reports that they were able to get those trenches dug, get their fire lines dug. They thought they was going to be able to get a hold of this fire and hold the line. But now the winds are ramping up, and it looks like they're calling for more evacuations in California. It looks like they're calling for more evacuations in California. Man, I feel for those people, man. Like, initially it was like, y'all voted for this shit, right? Y'all voted for the incompetence, right? You vote for a Gavin Newsom who don't care about you. All he did was play by identity politics to get in office. Now you got this, what's her name? Karen Bass, the mayor of whatever city or municipality it is in California, right? Who, she don't give two shits. She left and went to Ghana in the middle of the emergency. Now, apparently, and at first I said, I ain't got a problem with her going to Ghana. But the crazy part is that she made a vow to not leave the country. And she did anyway. Not to mention, apparently they were getting warnings from a police chief in California in that area saying, yo, we might got some trouble on our hands. We may have some trouble on our hands. We are understaffed if something was to go down. And look where we at. Look at where we are. Or look at where they are. I mean, it's sad, man. It's sad. Millions of people are being displaced. Houses are just in ash. People are devastated. They're losing their lives and their livelihoods. They're losing, I don't know what the death toll's up to now. Anybody know what the death toll's up to? What's up, Jeannie? But people losing their lives, people losing their homes, jobs, they're losing everything. They got fucking lions and tigers and bears walking the streets because I guess, I don't know if there was like a zoo or something around the area. You got lions and tigers and bears, like, we got to get the fuck up out of here. 15 or more. I know earlier I heard it was like 24, I heard yesterday. But it's just sad, man. It's sad. And the thing is, and this is the one thing I'll say. It's the one thing I'll say. If you're in those areas, just evacuate. Evacuate now. While you can. Don't stick around. Don't try to save the house. Save yourself. I get it. Some people, those houses been in their family for a while. You know, some people, all they have is that property, and they want to stand and they want to help try to fight these fires to save their property. But your life is more important than that land. Your life is more important than that house. Save yourself. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get somewhere safe. And hopefully the good Lord will see you through. Hopefully the good Lord will see you through. You know, the question is where's Gavin Newsom? Apparently Gavin Newsom was giving people some website where they could donate toward the efforts of fighting these fires and helping these people that are displaced. But the funny part is that the website he gave was to his super PAC. What? The website was to his super PAC. So it sounds like Gavin's trying to pocket this money. Gavin trying to get a cut. He trying to not let a good he's trying to not let a good crisis go to waste. He using it to grift. Yeah, earlier I did a video. I haven't posted them yet on YouTube yet. I'm in the process of trying to clip them down to a minute. We're gonna start making a bunch of YouTube shorts, guys. But Gavin, matter of fact, hold on. I did post it. Did I post it? I didn't post it. Hold on. Let me see. Where would it be? Let me see something real quick. It should be in my drive. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Bear with me. What the world? Well, all right. Get rid of that. Boom. There we go. Hold on. See if I got it here. Let's see. No, not just yet. How about that? That's crazy. Anyway, so we're just gonna talk about it. Gavin Newsom says he's going to investigate the what's it called? The what's it called? The man, I gotta find it. Hold on, give me a second. Do this. That's what it is. He's going to investigate the Department of Water and Power. Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, is going to launch an investigation into the Department of Water and Power. And I'm like, so let me get this right, Mr. Newsom. You're going to investigate yourself. You're going to investigate yourself in your own state and your own malfeasance. Is that what you're going to do? Or you really want us to believe that's what you're going to do? Because it's the Department of Water and Power's fault. That's who it was. It's the Department of Water and Power who dropped the ball. Not you, not these mayors, not these city councilmen and all these people who should be looking out for the interests of the people, who should have known after years and years and decades of these forest fires that fire mitigation and land management is key. See, this is how you know that they don't want anything done with this situation. After the first few fires, like, man, we really got to get a hold of this brush. We really got to get a hold of all this brush in the woods. We got to start doing controlled burns. We got to make sure that we get out in front of these forest fires if they was to happen. We need to be able to mitigate the damage it would do. We need the Department of Land Management to come in, or we need to create one if we don't have one, and we need to get in here and clean up these forests. You would think that would be a thing. It's a thing in other states. But now, after decades and decades of just brush building up, of sticks and leaves and all this shit just building up, the minute a fire start, whether it's a bum in the woods with a fucking cigarette, or I don't know, Bill Gates with his magnifying glass up there holding it doesn't matter. The minute the fire starts, it's off to the races. If your stuff ain't cleaned up, if you ain't got that brush under control, if you don't got your forest under control, if you don't got your fire line, it's off to the races. Like Cassius Cam said last week, like, yo, they way behind on that shit. This is their super funds. They allow this to happen. They don't want that brush cleaned up. They don't want those forests cleaned up because they need those forest fires to happen so they can get government funding. And guess what? They get government funding every year for these forest fires. And where does that money go? Not to cleaning up the woods. It's not going to what's it called? Wildland firefighters. It's not going to them. It's not going to making sure that these fires don't take out people's neighborhoods and whole fucking counties. The Palisades don't even exist no more. And if these winds keep up and this intensity on this fire keeps up, guess what? It's just going to burn all the way to the coast. Mother Nature like, shit, watch me. This is decades, and it ain't start and stop with Gavin. It ain't start and stop with Karen Bass. Their predecessors, they didn't do shit about it. And their predecessors ain't do shit about it. You know why? Because they stand to make that money every time a fire starts. Whether it's government funding or being able to go in and buy land for pennies on the dollar. These big developers, these real estate moguls and giants who give a little kickback to the politicians for allowing them to go in there and deal with that. These insurance companies will give a little bit of a kickback to these politicians for backing them. They stand to make money on this. They never wanted to clean the woods up because they never cared about their citizens. You really think they want them on that coastline? They want that coastline. That coastline is prime real estate. You don't think a company like BlackRock or Vanguard or one of them gonna go in there and develop that? Oh, they going, man, they over that motherfucker. Like, yeah. They're gonna go in there and they're gonna offer these people pennies on the dollar for their properties that they put their blood, sweat, and tears into. I really hope you guys learned your lesson out there in California. I really do. The people that got the money to rebuild and stay, I hope you vote these people out. I hope you vote for your best interest. Stop voting on this identity politics. Nobody give a shit about abortions. Nobody give a shit about fucking boys becoming little girls and teenagers turning into tanks and all this other shit. No, that shit that's fucking social. You shouldn't be worried about that. You need to be worried about your infrastructure. How are we going to stop this from happening again? Because a lot of y'all about to get a rude awakening when you go down there and try and get your permits to rebuild. A lot of y'all going to get a rude awakening when you call your insurance company and you be like, yeah, who you? We canceled that. We canceled that 2 weeks ago. Just straight up. Ask Hotep Jesus why he isolated himself on Kick. He tired of YouTube bullshit. He tired of Rumble, I guess. You know what I mean? I can understand it. I'm over here on YouTube simply because Rumble's an echo chamber. Right? I love Rumble. But it's an echo chamber. Who am I reaching over on Rumble that I can change their mind? You know how many people in my chat right now I changed their mind from YouTube? There's a bunch of people whose mind I've changed on YouTube because that's where everybody is. Rumble's just an echo chamber. X in some way, shape, or sometimes X is an echo chamber. You know what I mean? See, I feel like with Kick, HJ's cultivating his audience. He's like, this is where I'm gonna be at. If you rock with me, this is where I'm gonna be. Me, I'm like, I want to be able to reach people and change their minds. I'm legit about it. Not saying that HJ not, but that's how I feel. I'm like, I need to make sure I stay on YouTube. I need to make sure I stay on these other platforms where I can, people come in arguing and hey, I'll argue right back. You know what I mean? Kick echo. I don't know. Kick might be an echo chamber. It's supposed to be like a parallel to Twitch. You feel me? I'm telling you how I feel. That's why I'm on all the platforms. I didn't just go to Kick. Like I'm on Kick. I'm on X. I'm on Rumble. I'm on YouTube. You know what I mean? I'm on across all the platforms because I want to reach everybody. You know what I mean? HJ got his own motives to stand on Kick. You know what I mean? That's just him. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. You know? But yeah, Kick is supposed to be the alternative to Twitch. So I can see Kick being an echo chamber. I've gotten a little bit of pushback on Kick sometimes. But I don't change the minds. I don't change the amount of minds I change on YouTube or any of the other platforms. That's why I feel like I need to stick with YouTube. Right? Because I could just stop YouTube and go straight to Kick and Rumble and all that other stuff. I can put all my eggs into those baskets and try to, build those followings over there. But like I said, I feel like I need to be across all of them so I can reach the most amount of people I can reach. HJ got another plan for his channel. Although we all rock in the same circle, we all Hotep Nation, we all independent. You feel me? HJ don't tell me how I need to move. I don't tell HJ how he need to move. Don't tell us how we need to move and vice versa. That's just what it is. But I appreciate you guys being with me. I appreciate you guys hanging out over here with me. If you're over on Kick, go ahead and, feel free and subscribe. It's a cup of coffee a month. A cup of coffee a month over here on Kick. Anyway. But yeah. California, I hope you learn your lessons, guys. I hope you guys vote for people who got your best interests at heart. I hope you vote for people who are qualified. Okay? Because Gavin Newsom is far from a DEI hire. And he is the most incompetent governor I've ever seen other than Gretchen Whitmer and Andrew Cuomo. You know what I mean? DEI ain't get y'all into that situation. I'm gonna just say that right now. I hope all the red wokes and all the people over there on the right hear this. DEI didn't put California where they at right now. That shit been building for decades before DEI was a fucking thing. That powder keg's been fucking filling up since before the DEI shit. That shit should have been handled Arnold Schwarzenegger ago. That forest problem should have been handled Arnold Schwarzenegger ago. But they didn't. They didn't. Was it 2025? Imagine all of just at least 25 years. Imagine all that time. They not clearing out that brush. They not going in there and doing control burns to get rid of all the old shit and let that shit start new and be able to control a fire should it happen. Just 25 years of shit just laying on the fucking forest floor that just poof, the minute the fire hit just went every goddamn where. Shit is wild to me. But you gotta be wise, man. Y'all gotta be wise. This is what you call gross incompetence. Statewide with all your elected officials. You are not the priority. They rather save a few guppies. They rather save a few guppies and a few fucking bunnies than to make sure that you guys' houses don't fucking burn down. Shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, man. And I really hope you guys get made whole, but it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight. The rope right playing the game right into the elite's hands, divide and conquer. You ain't got bruh. You know what I mean? But anyway. Feel bad for those people. Hey, y'all, that's what I meant to talk to y'all about, right? Before we get into TikTok and all that other shit. So, over the weekend, I found a really good show. And, Jay, I know you ain't here. It's a show on Prime called On Call. It's called On Call. That shit is fire. That shit get 4.5 out of 5 koofies because there's always room for improvement, but that show is fire. It's on Amazon Prime. Anybody heard about this show? Has anybody heard about this show On Call? So the premise is you got this guy, he's like a rookie. He's a rookie police officer, and he has to do his ride-alongs or his probation with this other officer. Now, this is on the heels of this female officer getting shot and killed by a gang member. Right, and everybody's mourning her, and they're investigating the murder and stuff like that. And the trainee and his his training officer, they go down this rabbit hole and trying to solve this case. This show is fucking dope. This show is fucking dope. I finished it yesterday. Me and my wife was like, I don't like, and then 30 minutes in, she was like, oh, this is good. This is good. Yo, it's great. It almost give you like a Training Day vibe, kinda, sorta. You know what I mean? Meets what's that? What was the movie? What was the movie with Jake Gyllenhaal and damn, I can't think about it. That was a dope fucking movie too. Fuck, what's it called? It was a police officer. It was a police movie. It was two police officers. They were partners, and they were on patrol in Cali. I think it had Snoop in it and everything. I think Jake Gyllenhaal fought Snoop in the movie, or something like that. I forgot the name of the movie, but it puts me in mind of that movie. End of Watch. There you go. Thanks, Jay. End of Watch. It puts me in mind of End of Watch. The show is fucking great. Dick Wolf makes it. That's the same guy that makes Law and Order, right? And I think he made New York Undercover and shit like that. I think that was him. Yo, this show is just fucking top notch. Top notch. It's like Training Day meets End of Watch. The show is fan-fucking-tastic. Prime been knocking them out of the park, y'all. And I think Netflix trying to get into their originals, and they starting to get better with it. Carry On was a great movie. Carry On was a really good movie. I like that. That was with Jason Bateman. And I thought it was the guy from, I forgot what movie I thought he was from. But it's got Jason Bateman in it. Carry On was a good movie, but this show, On Call, that shit is worth the binge. And all 8 episodes are available. All that shit is available, and it's fantastic. Hopefully Amazon doesn't. Oh, they doing Warhammer? They doing Warhammer? Damn. I ain't know that. We're gonna see. But this show is dope. This show is fucking dope. I'm just gonna let y'all know that. So y'all need to check that show out. I'm gonna tell you one show that everybody was clamoring about. Everybody said, "Oh, such a good show," that I couldn't get into. This show I couldn't get into. The Madness on Netflix is. I'm sorry, it just wasn't for me. I'm not going to say. I feel like the show could have been a better show. I feel like it could have been a better show. I feel like it was too black. The show was just a little too black for me. I'm sorry. It was like not too black, but like it was like they were trying too hard to be too black. Right? Not the fact they were trying really hard to be too black, and I'm just like, it was some of the shit that happened. It's like I'm kind of cringy. The main character is not a main character type of person. The guy that plays the main character, he's not a main character type of actor. He's more of a supporting cast actor. Right? He was in like Fear the Walking Dead. That's the first time I've ever seen him in anything. But it just wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. My wife, she loved that shit. I was like, Like I sat and watched it with her. Like the premise was good. You know what I mean? It's just the acting just wasn't there for me. The acting just wasn't there for me. It's supposed to be, the movie's about a CNN pundit. I mean, the show is about a CNN pundit who's framed for this murder, and he's going, to his wits' end to figure out who framed him and bring them to justice. You know what I mean? It should have been named Luigi. Oh, man. Funny thing is TSA will never do what that guy did. Oh, hell no. You ever see them TSA people? They don't give a shit. The TSA, when you go to these airports, is the equivalent of like mall security. They don't give a shit. They don't care at all about nothing. They don't care at all about nothing. Boy, oh boy. That shit makes me laugh. They be rude. They just annoying. Fucking TSA. Kiss my ass. Oh boy, that shit is fucking funny. TSA be tripping me out, boy. Oh my gosh, TSA be tripping me out. But yeah, they'd have never did what that guy did. They'd have never did what that guy did at all. I'm gonna tell you that much. What that guy did. Listen. That shit is crazy. You said travel slow? Yo. But that show On Call is fucking great. I was pissed when it ended. Because I wanted the shit to continue. And hopefully it comes back with a season 2. Because it deserves a season 2. Another movie that I'm watching right now is Trigger Warning with Jessica Alba. So far, so good. I haven't finished it yet. I fell asleep on it last night because it was late when I started watching it. It was like 10:30 when I started watching that movie. I'm like 30 minutes in, and it seems kind of Lioness-esque. But I guess Jessica Alba's character plays like some a soldier that comes back home because her dad died, and I guess there's some fuckery afoot involving her dad's death. He like got crushed by like some rocks in a cave or some shit like that. But it's pretty. It's got some good action. My wife's like, oh, she's good with choreographing with like fight scenes. I'm like, well, she was Dark Angel. Remember Dark Angel? Who remembers Dark Angel? I was like, she is. I mean, technically Dark Angel. You know what I mean? Like that was how she got her start. You know what I mean? Not to mention Jessica Alba. She's still pretty easy on the eyes. She is still pretty easy on the eyes. We're the Hotep movie review for 2024, best and worst. We got to knock that out. All right, tell me when, Jay. We can knock that shit right out. We got to knock that out. We definitely got to knock that out. So I think this weekend, I'm going to go see Den of Thieves 2. I haven't seen that yet. I've heard good things about Den of Thieves 2. The first movie was fantastic. I think it was underrated, though. I don't think a lot of people went and saw that movie, but Den of Thieves, the first movie was fucking great. That movie was great. Like, I didn't know they was doing the Den of Thieves 2 until I saw the preview for it like a couple of weeks ago. I was like, oh shit, they came with a number 2. So I haven't seen it yet. We supposed to went and seen it Friday, but we ended up going to dinner and we old. So after dinner, we just came home and fucking passed out and went to sleep. Cause we was like, yo, we just ate real good. I ain't gonna make it through this movie because I think we wanted to eat at like 8:30. We finished eating around like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I was like, man, we go to the movies right now. Both our asses are gonna be in there knocked out. Neither one of us gonna see this movie. So we just came home. We probably go see it probably Friday or something like that. But I definitely want to see that. And I kind of want to see the new Superman. I hope they don't fuck it up. James Gunn doing this one, right? James Gunn doing this new Superman? Like, they got Crypto the Superdog in there. I was like, I don't know how I felt about Crypto the Superdog being in there. Kids, Dogman looks terrible. I'm sorry. Like, Dogman just looks terrible. Maybe this movie is strictly for kids. Like, sometimes I like going to see the movies that the parents, like, you know, like it might got like some underlying message for the adults, but the kids, you know, on the surface level, it's a kid movie. I saw the previews to Dogman. My son want to see Dogman, and I'm like, this shit looks stupid. I was like, yo, this shit looks stupid. But yeah, so sorry to read that. Yo, that movie is terrible. Superman needs Bizarro. I would like to see Bizarro. Who fights Solomon Grundy? Is that a Batman? Is Solomon Grundy like? Is he a Batman villain or is he a Superman villain? See, I'm not big on DC. Like, I'm good with Marvel and I know some DC. But Solomon Grundy, I would love to see a movie with Solomon Grundy in it. There's a couple of movies I would love. Like, you know what I would like them to do? You know what I would like DC to do? I think DC would be very successful if they just did this shit verbatim, just used the straight canon from the fucking animated movies. If DC just used the canon and used the script from the animated movies and made live action movies, bruh, them shits would fucking be fire. I don't know why they don't do that. I don't know why they what was that long ass director's cut? Who did that long ass director's cut of Justice League? He kind of sort of tried. But Nicolas Cage gonna be Superman. We don't need no more Superman. Nicolas Cage Superman. I like Henry Cavill. I don't know why he stepped down from being Superman, but I like Henry Cavill. Zack Snyder. Thanks, Jay. Yeah, the Zack Snyder cut, that was a long fucking cut. 4 hours long. But, you know, it did try to touch on like the Flashpoint and all that other stuff. But, you know, I mean, if they just stuck with like the canon, just stuck with the fucking script, they would be wildly successful. Cause DC's supposed to be like dark. Like Batman's supposed to be dark. That's why I like Ben Affleck's Batman, and I like Michael Keaton's Batman was pretty dark, but it wasn't as dark as it could have been. That's why I like the Ben Affleck Batman. And I like the Robert Pattinson's Batman. I thought was he like I think he's not like so. I think it's Michael Keaton, Robert Pattinson, then Ben Affleck. Those three Batmans. That's where I'm at. Chris Reeves was kicking it with Dr. Fauci back in the day. Oh man, they would have said Chris Reeves died from the Cove base. They could have. But it looked like James Gunn might do it some justice, y'all. Studio execs be in charge of telling artists what they're supposed to like. That is true. I think James Gunn, I think he's gonna do it justice. Right? I think James Gunn is gonna try to stick as much to it as possible. Like he got Creature Commandos, right? So for some odd reason, Creature Commandos is supposed to kick off this new version of DC. And Creature Commandos is this it's an animated series. It's on Prime. HBO Max. I've watched all of them so far, and I think it's over now. But this shit is fucking great. It's a fucking great animated series. It's fantastic. And James Gunn did that. So I'm interested to see how he does with this DC universe. You know what I mean? I think he's got what it takes to kind of bring it back, you know, or make it great. What's up, Noel? I ain't seen you in a minute. Noel says Robert Pattinson needs to get on the Ben Affleck steroids cocktail. I feel like I don't know, like young Batman, like it's year one Batman, right? So like the Robert Pattinson would kind of be equivalent to year one, right? To like year one Batman. He was just getting started. You know, he wasn't on the roids yet. He wasn't benching 1,000 pounds. You know what I mean? He was just getting into his shit. It would be cool to see them evolve that character and maybe move into a more brooding Batman. I think that should be kind of dope. You know what I mean? I think that should be fucking fantastic. You know, he's a descendant of Vlad the Impaler, aka Dracula. That's why he's pasty and thin and always attached to vampires and bats. Jay said, "Look, it's symbolism everywhere." But, yeah, The Batman was a good movie. I want to see. They were supposed to came out with the second one already, but they keep pushing that shit back, and I don't know why. I think they're saying James Gunn might be putting a bit of a wrench in it because he wanted his shit to come out first. But I want to see the Batman because another great show that's a spinoff of the movie is The Penguin. The Penguin's a great show, and the thing is, I would love to see I guess the Penguin come back in the second iteration of the Batman. You know what I mean? I don't know how long they got Colin Farrell for. You know, like if he got a deal or a contract, but he's probably he's the best Penguin I've seen. Like I think that's how the Penguin should be played. What's up, Nerd National Building? What's the deal, bro? Traveling to time shows, have you missing? Man. I still gotta start. Like I gotta start taking. Like I've been getting it in, yo. Like I'm down in the 270s now, y'all. I'm down in the 270s. You know. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now it's time for me to start fucking getting ripped the fuck up again. Solomon Grundy wants pants to Cartoon Network Classic. What's that? I don't even know. Solomon Grundy want pants too. Cartoon Network Classic. Solomon Grundy died. I don't even know that fucking rhyme. Solomon Grundy died on a Monday, rose on a Tuesday. Like, how does that shit go again? I forget how that goes, but I want to see it. But I would love to see the animated DC movies come to live action and just stick with the fucking script. You know what I mean? I just want just stick to the script. Stick to the script and just make a good movie. You don't need all this artistic license and shit like that. It's already done. It's already done. Another one I'm interested to see is the Fantastic Four. The other one, like the Fantastic Four, I want to see if they can make this good. I think they should have stuck with John Krasinski playing Mr. Fantastic. I don't know why they didn't. They used him for 2 fucking seconds in Multiverse of Madness. I was like, get the fuck, come on, really? They use him in Black Bolt like for 2 seconds. Like I'm like, and that's another thing. Cut this fucking multiverse shit out. You just using that shit as an excuse to like just reboot shit. Stop with the multiverse shit. I'm tired of it. I'm fucking tired of it. At first it was cool. I liked the multiverse shit, especially like with the UPN or the CW when they would do like the cross shows with like the Flash and Green Arrow in them. That shit was pretty dope. I used to like that stuff. I'm a root for shit like that. You know what I mean? But oh man, Jay, we gotta do this best of 2024, man. We gotta do the best of 2024. We definitely gotta do that. Anyway, you know. Anyway, let's get to this TikTok shit. So TikTok, as of January 19th, is supposed to be, boom, on its way out, banned in the United States, and I'm not mad about it. You know why I'm not mad about it? Because not because they spying, it's a spy app. What the fuck you think happening on Twitter, right, when you do those terms of service? What you think happening with Facebook and Instagram when you do those terms of service and stuff like that? It's the same shit TikTok doing. I want TikTok to go by the wayside because them bitches suspended me for 10 years. I can't promote none of my videos for 10 years. I can't go live from my I can allegedly go live from my phone, but I can't go live from my computer like with a stream key and none of that shit. TikTok can kiss my ass. I hope y'all drown. Now I'm sorry, AK, if you see this, I know that you're following and all that shit is over there on TikTok. AK Kamara, shout out to him. He got a hell of a following over on TikTok. He got like 160,000 followers over on TikTok, which is dope. Salute to my man AK. But TikTok is one of the biggest censoring apps out there. They worse than YouTube. Be honest with you, they worse than YouTube. I don't even know why I'm suspended. I hadn't posted for months, and I was like, let me try to post something on TikTok. I go in there, I try to promote the shit. Boom, yeah, you're temporarily suspended until 2034. I said, get out of here. So you know what? I hope that TikTok fucking dies on fucking January 19th, and I hope ain't nothing Trump can do about it. Trump's going to save it. Shit, that shit dies on the 19th. Trump not sworn into the 20th. I hope that shit go by the wayside. But the question is this: who's going to be the new king, right? Because TikTok was, had like, they was dominating with the vertical streams and the this will blow your mind, all that shit. Everybody going on there looking for fucking Dr. Sabi videos, you know what I mean, and all this other stuff. Mud flood videos, and they even have like if you look at the app, they got a tab for STEM, which I thought was actually very, very actually I thought that was a good idea. The STEM tab that they got when you go to STEM and it's teaching you math shit, like I actually thought that was a really good idea. But the rest of it, we doom scrolled through TikTok, and that shit was ass. It's just a bunch of people staring into the camera, have nothing to contribute. They just looking, just hoping somebody. Send me a gift and I'll tell you how you look or whatever. Follow me. It's so fucking stupid. It's a bunch of I, fucking me. I'm trying to put shit on there. I'm trying to open your eyes up. Or raise your antennas to what's going on in the world. And what I get? Suspensions, community guideline strikes, videos muted. Because I'm talking about Joe Nicholslick having a senior moment talking about his Uncle Bozy in Earth 762. Got ate by cannibals, apparently. People dressed as babies crawling on the ground. What? Oh, Lord of mercy. What's going on, Miss Wild Wolf? TikTok is black. It's the Black Mirror. Remember that episode of Black Mirror where the guy was on the little bike trying to earn his little credits and shit, and like watching the TV and stuff? That's all that shit is. I mean, I can't say that's not the same for Instagram and YouTube Shorts. So let's get back on track. Who you think's going to take over that TikTok territory? Is it going to be YouTube? Is it going to be YouTube with the YouTube Shorts? See, honestly, I didn't go live with my vertical stream because I don't know why I didn't go live with my vertical stream. I just didn't. All right. But I go live with my vertical streams in the morning. All right. But during the blue Blueski's going to dominate. They're going to take over. Oh my God. I hope that's not the case. I refuse to get a Blueski account. I've yet to get a Blueski account. You know what I mean? They tried banning it in 2020, and the judge should know it was against our against what? They banned it now. They banned that shit now, and a lot of people like, oh my. And the funny part is the people that were all for banning that shit back then, right back in 2020, because even Trump was against TikTok. I don't know why he changed his tune on it, but everybody was against it. Oh, it's the spying app. Da-da-da. We talked about it on the stream. I think me and Jay talked about it around that time, like 2021 or so, somewhere around there. I forgot. I feel like me and Jay talked about TikTok. Anyway, now all of a sudden, everybody don't want to get rid of it. TikTok is ass. And like I said, it's not because they spy on you, because every app fucking spies on you. If you don't think that Instagram and Facebook and Twitter is spying on your ass, I don't know what to tell you. You got another thing coming. They ain't doing nothing no different than what TikTok doing. TikTok is worse than all of them when it comes to censorship. Right? Now, maybe Zuckerberg's trying to make a play on it because Zuckerberg's then did a complete 180 on his whole stance on shit. I don't know if it's because maybe now he feels a sigh of relief because the puppets aren't in office anymore and he had to placate to them, and now he don't got to placate to Trump. You know what I mean? Or if he's just playing the game because he wants to be the new TikTok. Because Instagram Reels can just as much, you know, dominate over YouTube Shorts. You know what I mean? Now, YouTube has the, what's the word? YouTube has the infrastructure in place to pay, right? Just like how TikTok has the infrastructure to pay. I don't know how Instagram pays their influencers. If they do, I don't know how that works. You know what I mean? I don't know how that works. But I don't know. I got my money on that TikTok probably. I mean that YouTube might edge out Instagram, but I think that with Zuckerberg changing his tune, saying that he's going to get rid of fact checkers and he's going to open his platforms back up to free speech, you know, unadulterated speech, may actually entice some people to come back over to his platforms. And if he can get those people over on his platforms, and he can make, I mean, Instagram Reels is just, you know, it's pretty intuitive. But if he can, you know, upgrade Instagram and make that shit operate like a TikTok, you know what I mean? He could probably dominate that. But it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see where all these influencers on TikTok run to. 'Cause there's a lot of them. Another thing is that TikTok shop. What's going to happen with TikTok shop? There's a lot of girls on there with that TikTok shop. A lot of people. Honestly, TikTok Shop is just Temu, people. TikTok Shop, the shit that you can find on the TikTok Shop, you can find that shit on Temu. Temu and the TikTok Shop are the same. But I digress. You got a lot of people who get their little endorsements on the TikTok Shop. Girl, get this for your man. It smells so good you might fight a bitch. That's how they be, yo. Girl, get this for your man. It smells so good you might beat a bitch. Like, God dang. Like, this shit is crazy. But, like I said, TikTok can kiss my ass. I hope they fucking... Yeah, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. Bye, TikTok. I hope you don't resurface. Apparently, a bunch of other countries already banned that shit, too. You know. That's why Wolf said I like my TikTok shop. Everybody do. Everybody do. I gotta snatch my wife's phone from like, get the fuck off of the TikTok. Stop ordering shit. Stop ordering shit. Now I'm guilty of ordering some Temu shit, all right? I'm guilty of it. You know what I mean? But still. You know. Right, exactly, though. Like I just said, it's just Temu. That's all it is. People like, oh my God, what about the TikTok shop? I'm like, let's go to fucking Temu. They probably got the same fucking warehouses. They probably got the same houses. You know what I mean? But it would be interesting, though, to see if one of those platforms, like Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg or Jack Dorsey, or somebody buys TikTok and saves it. It's going to be interesting to see. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's just what I think. So, we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens. We got a few more days until that goes down. Speaking of a few more days, man, the inauguration is around the corner. The inauguration is around the corner, and Donald Trump will be the 47th president of the United States. You know, he's going to be the 47th president of these United States. And they saw fit to give him an honorary. They saw fit to give him an honorary conviction. They gave Trump some more street cred, yo. They gave Trump some more street cred. Give it up for my man Trump. Give it up for my man Trump, yo. That shit came out Friday, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So you put Trump, not only did you put Trump through, and we already knew that was going to happen. They just wanted to deplete his war chest. They wanted to be able to call him a felon and smear his name in the court of public opinion, right? So soil his name in the court of public opinion, right? That's all they wanted to do, but we knew that was going to happen. But I'm sitting there like in retrospect, I'm like, so you just wasted Trump's time and resources. You wasted American taxpayer dollars. All for a fucking Game of Thrones. This is what you did. And when you lost that game of Risk, you guys sentenced Trump to nothing. Because that was never your intentions in the first place. It was never their intentions to put Trump in jail. They just wanted to put the label on him. Like he gave him a fucking honorary doctorate. All this shit for fucking symbolism. All this shit for optics. And when they fucking lost, the shit was null and void. And now they just had to fucking go through the motions and go, oh, yeah, he's a convicted felon. We sentenced him to time served. Essentially. And I'm just sitting there like, you motherfuckers. That shit is crazy. It's all a fucking game to them. It's them, the collective is all a game to them. They don't care who they ruin. They just got to win by any means necessary. By any means necessary. Even if it means destroying a man, ruining a man's life. It's all fucking a song and dance. Whether you know it or not, whether you're a willing participant in it or not, guess what? You still a fucking supporting cast member. Like fucking Truman in the Truman Show. Think about it. The J6 committee. Bread and circuses. Fucking song and dance. The Hush Money trial. Bread and circuses, song and dance. The E. Jean Carroll civil suit. Bread and circuses, song and dance. They were never trying to go after him. Never trying to put him in jail, but they just needed to fucking smear his name and discredit him in hopes that they won 2025 or 2024. And when that shit didn't work and it backfired on them, they just said, oh, well, okay. No harm, no foul. All while setting a crazy precedent, you know. Freeway Ricky Ross should run for president of the United States. Diddy, when you get out of jail, you should run for president of the United States, nigga. Oh, man, this shit is crazy to me. But guess what? Trump said, F y'all, I won anyway. That's probably what he said to Obama at the funeral. See, everybody talking about, oh, they kikiing and they fucking smoking and joking at the funeral. They all look like they best friends. I don't think that's what was going on. I don't think that's what was going on. This is what I think was going on. You know, you know people watching you, right? I think Trump sat down next to Obama and said, "That's why I won, bitch." He leaned in like, "That's why I won anyway, bitch." And then Obama sat there and he put that smile on. Go fuck yourself. They was probably sitting there. It wasn't no niceties. It was probably them sitting there talking shit to each other in that moment. Then Trump rebuttals. I'm going to lock your black ass up. And Obama was like, you can try if you want to. I got them goons. I'm telling you, that's what I think. I don't think they were sitting there being friends and chumming it up and handing the fucking Laffy Taffies to each other. I think Trump came in there starting shit. And Obama was like trying to play that shit off with a laugh, but hitting him with the rebuttals. All right, Miss Wobble, if you have a good one. But the shit is, I'm telling you. They don't care that they're not beyond, I don't know, like, it's all bread and circuses, y'all. I think Trump is the wrench in the gears. I think after him, it's gonna be back same old boss, same as the new boss. They're gonna get right back to their regularly scheduled program, and everybody is hoping that JD Vance is gonna win after, in 2028, and he's gonna keep things. I still don't trust JD Vance. I'm sorry. I still don't trust JD Vance. He could very well, pick up the mantle and try to be for truth. What is it? Truth, freedom, in the American way. Life, liberty, in the American way. However that shit go. I don't know. But at the same time, it's just like, if I was Trump, the minute I get in office, I'm going after everybody. They literally tried to take this nigga head off with a bullet. They tried to JFK. They tried to grassy knoll Trump twice. Gloves off when I get in office. Everybody gonna be under indictment. Everybody gonna be under investigation. I'm wasting all y'all resources. I hope I fucking bankrupt you with all of this litigation I'm gonna put y'all under. Fucking Jack Smith leaves the Biden administration to go to fucking New York and prosecute Trump in that bullshit ass trial to make sure the shit succeeded. Now he done resigned like a whore. He done resigned so he don't get no backlash. Fuck that. Go after his ass too. Bring Comey back. Go after his ass too. Bring Mueller back. Go after his ass too. Go over. Go get Pelosi ass on insider trading. I'm going after everybody. Trump wanted to play many men. He should. He should play many men. Excuse me. He should play many men. Because everybody wanted him dead. Remember that meme that was going around? You had one job. Remember that meme for the kid that tried to take, allegedly. How fast did that shit get swept under the rug? That shit ain't even being investigated no more. That not Dylan Roof. What the name was that kid? What was the kid on the fucking rooftop in Pennsylvania? Whatever the fuck his name was, I forgot. That shit ain't even a thing no more. They stopped investigating that shit. The Ryan Routh shit, that's gone. Hell, what the fuck happened to all this drone talk? Remember the drones? His name was Black Rock Patsy. Hey, yo, like, where are the drones? Where are the UFOs? Whatever you want to call them. Them shits ain't being talked about no more. The Bourbon Street Massacre ain't being talked about no more. The Tesla Cybertruck explosion ain't being talked about no more. Order through chaos, people. It's something else is coming. That's why I'm second guessing going down to the inauguration, because I don't know what the fuck gonna go down. You know, like, I can't have none of this shit. I mean, I got a carry permit in DC, but I can't have none of this shit with me. A lot of rules to carrying into DC. You know what I mean? They get their immune boost shipment tomorrow night. Oh, Lord. Project Bluebeam on the New Year's break. Carry fire will be a thing of the past next week as Cali still burns. That should be a thing of the past as Cali still burns. Now we got the fucking bird flu done allegedly killed somebody. The bird flu done allegedly killed somebody in Louisiana. Boy, oh boy, they trying to get us. They trying to put the muzzles back on us, y'all. We can't afford another 2 weeks to slow the spread. We can't afford another one. They trying to muzzle us again. Don't fall for that shit. I swear, between the Cove base, between the booty pox, and between this fucking foghorn leghorn shit they got coming out. They working, boy. They trying to figure out how to put us in the house. They trying to figure out how to put us on the rules. Well, it could have been that they said the dude was like 65 and had a million fucking problems with him. Just like, remember the dude when they said, "Oh, somebody caught the booty pox and died." I think it was that. Or was it the bird? Didn't they say, hold on, first human? So they said it was the first human death for bird. Which one was it? Was there somebody? I feel like when I heard that, right, and they said this guy in Louisiana died from the bird flu, I was like, yo, I thought like last year or 2 years ago there was a guy that fucking died from that too. But they said it was the first person. And then when they said that, it was like, well, he had a bunch of underlying issues and he had some other issues. Maybe that was booty pox. I don't know. But this is what I do know. It seemed like that shit didn't gain their function. It seemed like that because now they saying not only can it affect humans, it can affect cattle. So it's not just birds, it's humans and cattle now. Come on. Boy, they gonna throw everything at us. They gonna throw everything at us, y'all. Have you heard Danny Jones' podcast episode with Chase? No, I haven't heard that. Yeah, ain't talking about none of that shit, yo. I don't know what the fuck. Hopefully they really don't try to go out with a bang. That's why I ain't trying to go down to DC. I remember what happened, y'all. On that day in January, on Jan 10th, right? Not only did we quote unquote have the breach of the Capitol, what they don't tell you about is the fucking pipe bombs that they found at the DNC under like some bench. Which tells me if the fucking the Capitol shit didn't go the way they wanted it to go, they was gonna blow that. They was gonna blow them fucking pipe bombs at the DNC. And they not opposed to going to the same place twice. That's why I'm so hesitant to go down there. They fuck around and plant some shit down there and set that shit off with all them people around. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. And then blame it on somebody's caliphate. Next thing you know, National Guard is in the street telling you to get in the house at 8 o'clock. It's past your curfew. I'm telling you guys, this shit is order through chaos. That Hegelian dialectic, yo. Sarah Adams intel says the attack is coming, and I think you should listen to the Sarah Adams shit. I still look. Sarah Adams is she is Charlie Indigo Alpha. Sean Ryan is Charlie Indigo Alpha, the motherfucker with the hair. That's Charlie. They never stop being Charlie Indigo Alpha. They are the new Operation Mockingbird, social media division. No, everything that they put out there, like my man Sam Tripoli said, need to stay in karate stance with that shit. And you need to have a healthy skepticism. However, I think they're controlled opposition, but I think they're made to put certain things out because what they have to do is tell you the shit that they're gonna do before they do it. I forgot what they call that shit. But before they do those things, they gotta give you little fucking hints and clues that some shit gonna go down. And I think like the Sean Ryan show is one of those hints and clues where they have a Sarah Adams. She's still allowed to be alive telling that shit. Sean Ryan's still allowed to be alive telling that shit. It's because it's on purpose. They're giving shit they can disseminate, little bits and pieces. If you figure it out, you figure it out. If you don't, you don't. But what I will say is I don't think that they're not telling us. I don't think that they're yanking our chain, I'll say. I guess for lack of a better term. Sarah Adams was on there telling the shit that she was telling because she was supposed to come on there and tell the shit she was telling. Thanks, Anna Minga fan, for that gifted sub. I appreciate you, sir. I got asked to go to the inauguration, but I'm suspicious about something happening. Yeah, yo. I really want to go. I don't know. Lauren pulling up. We've been having small earthquakes every other day since Thursday here in San Francisco. Are you serious? And ain't y'all supposed to get like a tsunami? Ain't y'all supposed to get a tsunami coming through there? Y'all supposed to get a tsunami, right? So y'all got the fires happening, and you guys supposed to get a tsunami warning or some shit coming through that motherfucker. And then over here on the East Coast, we supposed to get some kind of crazy ass polar vortex up and down the East Coast. Talk about negative fucking 9 degrees with ice and snow. Bruh. That's interesting. That's that Jesse Smollett weather. Boy, all we need is a fucking martyr to get killed, and it's gonna be the trifecta. I don't know. You got California got fucking wildfires, and they're supposed to get a tsunami. They're just gonna get hit from both sides, and then we got a fucking polar vortex hitting the East Coast. Supposed to be on the day of inauguration. That's another reason why I might not go. It might be too fucking cold for me. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It might be too cold for me. Trump's supposed to have a dinner on Sunday night, I think, or is it Saturday? It's one of those things. Then he gets inaugurated. I just got a feeling something stupid's going to happen. I got a feeling something really stupid's going to happen. I'm just saying, y'all. I do. Now I don't know if I want to be in the middle of it. I was in San Francisco all weekend. Didn't feel that earthquake. Me and my mom were watching horror as people in SoCal were fleeing the fire. That's crazy. Some Telemundo lady had her house in was it Altadena, and watched her neighborhood ignite as she evacuated with her family. That shit is wild, Joe. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. Ricky B, you sound like me, yo. They real quiet over there. Trust and believe they got some plans in order. They got some plans in action. I'm just telling you. What? A month ago, what is it? A month ago, we had got alerts saying earthquake, and then they sent a tsunami warning. Since last Thursday, we've had a 3.7, a 3.2, and a few 3.5. Boy, y'all about to fucking... California about to float off into the middle of the Pacific. California about to be an island. What's up, y'all? California about to be an island out this bitch. Oh, Lord of mercy. I can imagine. Yeah, I heard about that. Like I said, I hope they get made whole, but I think they about to find out that they might not be getting their properties back. Just saying. We're going to see. But I think we're about to see a big fucking land grab. Just saying. You trying to get us? Sent my daughter to Las Vegas, trying to get us go farther. That's what's up. Be proactive, yo. Did he really? We'll rise from the ashes. Yo, I'm telling you, Newsom getting a bag from one of these developers to let this shit just go. Newsom getting a bag. Just gonna let y'all know that. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all tonight, y'all. If you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share this stream. Let people know we live. You catching the replay? Leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I can use that constructive criticism. You want to donate to the channel? $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Always welcome, guys. Also on Kick. Feel free to subscribe over on Kick, guys. Every little bit helps. Every little bit goes right back into the channel, guys. Anyway. Till next time, it's Cannon Hotep saying be blessed, stay strapped, don't miss, and don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow got enough problems of its own, guys. Stay safe, California, man. If y'all in those bad areas and you can get out, get out. Get out immediately. Anyway, I'll holler at you guys.
Don't relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes.